Hi students, I'm Shayna from EspressoEnglish.net. The word no was probably one of the first ones you ever learned in English, but now let's learn how it's used in 15 different informal expressions like no dice, no kidding, no sweat, and more. I'll explain what each expression means and give you an example. Informal expressions are easiest to learn when they're inside the context of a conversation, and that's the method I use to teach them inside the Everyday English Speaking course Level 2. It's an easy and fun way to learn tons of phrases and expressions that native English speakers use. Click on the link in the video description to check out the course. Now let's learn these informal phrases with no. Number 1, no big deal or no biggie. These expressions are used in response to a problem to say that the problem is not a big one. Imagine you are going to take a trip to Paris and you ask your secretary to change the flight so that you can return one day earlier, but she is not successful. So your secretary says, "I'm sorry, I wasn't able to change the flight." You can say, "No big deal. I don't mind spending an extra day in Paris." Number 2, no contest. Say this expression when talking about a competition or comparison in which one person or option was obviously better than the other. There is no possibility of the other person or option winning. For example, which restaurant is better, Subway or McDonald's? Subway, no contest. McDonald's food is disgusting. Number 3, no dice. This is a very informal expression that means it's not possible or it wasn't possible. For example, I tried to fix my car myself, but no dice. I'll have to take it to the mechanic. Number 4, no hard feelings. This phrase means you are not angry, so you can use it after someone apologizes for doing something that could have made you angry, or when talking about a situation that could make you angry, but you're not angry. For example, "I'm really sorry about missing your birthday party. My son got sick." That's okay. No hard feelings. Number 5, no harm done. This phrase means that there was no damage or negative effects from a situation that could have caused damage. For example, "Oh no, I accidentally pressed the wrong key and canceled the installation of the software. What do I do now?" No harm done. Just click on the program to restart the installation. Number 6, no ifs, ands, or buts. This expression means that there will be absolutely no discussion, debate, negotiation, or doubt about something. Parents often use this phrase with children. For example, "You can't watch TV until you finish your homework." No ifs, ands, or buts. Number 7, no kidding. There are 2 uses for this phrase. You can say it when you're a little bit surprised. That surprise can be a good one or a bad one. For example, "I spent a year volunteering in Nicaragua." No kidding! What kind of work were you doing there? You could also say "wow" to express this surprise. You can also say "no kidding" to emphasize that something is very obviously true and you agree with it. For example, "Everything in that store is overpriced." No kidding! $200 for a pair of jeans is ridiculous, meaning you agree that everything in the store is overpriced. Number 8, this is no laughing matter. Use this expression when people are joking, laughing, or not being serious, and you want them to be more serious about the topic. For example, imagine that someone in your office often forgets to flush the toilet, and your boss holds a meeting about the problem, but all your coworkers are laughing and making jokes about it. Your boss might say, "This is no laughing matter, folks. Not only is it unhygienic, but it makes a bad impression when we have visitors to our office. That could end up hurting our business relationships." Number 9, no offense. People often use this expression before or after saying something that may be offensive to someone else who is in the area and who will hear the comment. It means that you don't want your comment to be offensive to that person. For example, imagine a man who is making this comment to a group of men, but there's one woman in the group. "Most women are way too emotional. No offense, Laura." Laura might respond, "None taken." This means, "Don't worry, I wasn't offended by your comment." Number 10, no pain, no gain. This expression means if you want to improve, you need to work so hard that it hurts. It is often used in the context of sports and physical exercise. For example, "I ran 10 miles yesterday and now my legs are really sore, but hey, no pain, no gain, right?" Number 11, no sweat. This expression means no difficulty or no problem. Imagine your coworker gives you a project. "Can you get this done by tomorrow?" Sure, no sweat, meaning it will be easy to finish by tomorrow. Number 12, no way. There are 3 uses for this phrase. It can mean no possibility. For example, there's no way we can get home by 8. It's already 7:30 and the traffic's terrible. The drive will take at least an hour. It can also be a way to say a very strong no. For example, would you lend your car to Dan? No way! He's a terrible driver. He's had 2 accidents in the past month. Finally, it can be used as an exclamation of strong surprise when someone tells you something that's so surprising it's difficult to believe. Did you hear that Sarah dropped out of college? No way! She was always such a dedicated student. I wonder what happened. Number 13, no wonder. This expression means it is not surprising. You can use it when you can see the logical connection between a cause and effect. For example, no wonder the baby is crying. His diaper needs to be changed. Number 14, I'm in no mood to. Say this when you do not have the patience or energy to do something. After a tough day at work, I was in no mood to socialize, so I spent the evening relaxing at home. Number 15, no strings attached. If a gift, donation, offer, or agreement has no strings attached, it means it has no special conditions or hidden requirements. So an example of an offer with strings attached is that you could buy this cell phone for $99 instead of $399, but you need to sign a 2-year contract with monthly payments. And an offer with no strings attached would be the phone, normally $399, discounted to $99, but there's no requirement to sign a contract. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson and learned some new expressions. But don't stop here. Make sure to join Everyday English Speaking Level 2 to learn hundreds more of the informal phrases that native English speakers use in daily life. If you want to review and practice today's phrases, try creating your own examples using them because this will help you remember them better. That's all for today. Bye for now.